Let's go! Big things, not only for Bitcoin, but also Ethereum and Cardano today, guys. I'm going to talk you through everything you need to know right now because we are seeing a lot of FUD right now in Bitcoin. And yeah, this is not something that you will want to miss. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to this channel, then make sure to subscribe and also activate the bell right now. Okay, let's get straight into Bitcoin. And on the 4-hourly time frame, we now have this formation. And yeah, you can see that we've been, going down, definitely down here inside of this pattern. And the question is, are we going to continue to go down here all the way to $30,000 and see that big move we have been waiting for? So you can definitely see there's a lot of touching points on the upper resistance and also on the lower support. So this is a pattern you need to be aware of right now. If I go to my support and resistance lines, this is the current situation. So what happened yesterday after our video? Well, just like we anticipated, we went down, and we also tried to make a push towards the orange line. We hit it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, got rejected, and now maybe we are going to continue down to the downside. So this is something that is looking more and more likely. If you've been following my videos, you already know about this because we are being pushed down still by the moving averages. You can see that these are continuing to go down here, and at one point we are going to reach this level where we either have to break the moving averages to the upside or break this level to the downside. So that is going to be really, really interesting. And you are about to see a lot of volatility once that happens. So that is something we are watching right now. Other than these moving averages on the 4-hourly time frame, we're also watching the moving average on the daily time frame. So you can see that this is also sloping down. So this is actually the more important one, but these on the 4-hourly is the more immediate ones. So I will keep you updated regarding that, but just watch these support and resistance levels because right now we are below the orange line. And you can see that the last time we were below the orange line, it took us a lot of effort to actually break through it. We hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then we found enough momentum to break it to the upside. But then the orange box was the next problem. Okay, so the orange box right here, we failed to break through it here, made another push, and we failed to break through it here. So you can kind of see these structures in the markets. You know, it's very, very obvious. Going down, failing to break through this, then actually doing that, failing to break through this one, finding new momentum off of the orange line here, making another try, but then the big rejection here down, trying to get above it, managed to get above it barely, another rejection, try to get above it, another rejection, and so it continues. So it's really interesting to see these structures in the market. But for now, you need to understand that this is big resistance and it's looking likely that we are about to test the $30,000 level. So what am I doing? Well, you already know. I already have part of my order filled. I got my orders here, and once these gets filled at $30,000, if we get down there, well, you will see. You will see if I am going to make money on this trade or if I'm going to get wrecked. So that's going to be very exciting. But I got orders all around my orange box here and the red lines. I think that this is going to hold, but we will see. Okay, let's talk about Ethereum just a tiny bit, because Ethereum, where I left off on Ethereum was actually that we were holding this line here at $2,000 or 2,100 approximately, and that this needs to hold, because if this doesn't hold, well, I'm anticipating a drop down to my next orange line. And unfortunately for the Ethereum holders now, not for the Ethereum holders, but for the Ethereum traders, long traders, I should say, because if you're holding Ethereum, my stance is the same. I think that Ethereum is going to continue to do well towards the later parts of this year. But for now, we did see that breakdown. We went below to my orange line here, found support 1, 2 times and 3 times, and then propelled upwards from this level. Now, this is also, we didn't get enough momentum to get above to this level at 2093. So we will see, but expect this level to hold again, probably hold again, I should say. And then you got the level at 1806. you got 1,766. Also, you got 1,730. So that's Ethereum to the downside. Now let's talk about Cardano, because where we left off on Cardano, we were kind of in the middle of nowhere, like right here. And I was telling you to be cautious to get into a trade because we had this big overhead resistance at $1.46. And also, I was like, it's pretty dangerous because you are not getting into a trade close to support. And I'm expecting this to either reach 1,000, no, not 1,000, but $1.46 if we have that big surge. But if we don't have that, I'm expecting this to reach down to my support level at $1.20. Now, we also reached this on Cardano. We hit it 1, 2, 3 times on Cardano. And then we went up a bit, but now it's looking likely that we are about to test this again. So you got this level at $1.20, and then you got $1.60. 16 cents, I should say, and you have the big one here at $1 as well. So just know, if this fails at $1.20, if this fails at $1.16, well, then it's looking likely that we are about to get down to $1. We'll keep you updated regarding that. And of course, if you want to start trading yourself over on Femex, you are able to get a $1,200 bonus, even though it says 200 here, if you trade over on Femex and you're using my link right here. So make sure to take advantage of that if you want to make some trades yourself. Now, before we wrap this up, I want to talk a bit about Blackrock, because they came out with an article yesterday saying that they see very little demand for Bitcoin. And I mean, okay, maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But one thing we know for sure is that these guys are master manipulators. Look at this. This is Guggenheim. And this was back in January when they said that Bitcoin may have topped out and that Bitcoin could retrace all the way back to $20,000. Okay, so January the 21st. And then you had this same guy, the CEO, say, look for some declines in crypto as Bitcoin breaks through support. Next likely support level is $20,000. Now pay attention to the date, the 21st of January. And then we continue. On the 1st of February, a couple of days later, they announced that they have, bought a lot of Bitcoin, namely $500 million worth of Bitcoin they have been buying. So, don't listen to what they say, watch what they do. And Blackrock says that Bitcoin has no demand. Goldman Sachs says Bitcoin is not a viable investment. Guggenheim, these guys who are already exposed to have, been coming out with this FUD and then buying Bitcoin in disguise, well, they say that Bitcoin is going down to 10,000. JP Morgan says Bitcoin is going to 25. The biggest manipulators in the world are bearish on Bitcoin. So the question is, what will you do? Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one.